Hi, this is Philip Peters, and I am with an organization called Restore Haiti. Someone in your world has either given you this recording or this video, or maybe I did as well. Thank you and welcome to our virtual fundraiser. Obviously in 2020, I don't need to explain what a virtual fundraiser is. We've been doing it since March. But if you've not heard about Restore Haiti, I'm just going to take a minute and tell you a little bit about Restore Haiti. 15 years ago in 2005, a group of young adults and we went to Haiti, 6 of us, and prompted by a friend of mine that I knew who was Haitian, and we were eye-opened by seeing the poverty. A lot of us had been on mission trips or been on different places, but this was a new level for us. A lot of us obviously didn't have a lot of money, had school debt, we weren't getting paid a lot, but we knew we could help. And one of the biggest things for me was I saw young men who were my age and they wore the same clothes every time I saw them at church, if they were working or we were hanging out. So because I didn't have a lot of money, I did know I had some clothes and some shoes and some pants and some shirt that I could bring down. 6 months later, 12 of us from a Bible study here in the Nashville area went down with lots of clothes, and the story began. We began doing fundraisers. Different churches, different young people went down over and over. Every summer, over Christmas break, we began to develop this story, which is now known as Restore Haiti. In 2010, when I turned 30, I had a birthday party with the artist Toby Mac to help finalize and fund our nonprofit to be Restore Haiti. 4 days later, the earthquake happened. That caused Restore Haiti to shoot up. People were giving a lot of money. A lot of people went on trips. The exposure was through the roof. And now, 10 years later, we still have a lot of children that have been sponsored in our organization, but our operations is where we're looking to have more funding, and that's where you come in. In those 15 years that we've been with Restore Haiti, we've had 3 main goals: education, medical, and nutrition. Now we're looking, as we lay that foundation, we believe education, through working with the church and the local people and their faith in God, as they become educated, we believe their minds can think differently and can change the course of Haiti. But in order to do that, we know that they need food in their stomach, so that's where nutrition comes in, and they need to be healthy. And so as we've seen that now with 15 years behind us, there's another level that we're ready to go to, and that's jobs. We have a lot of young adults. We've got a lot of people who have these skills. They've graduated. They want to go to university or trade school. Many of them now are looking and have gotten married and want to build their own house and start their own family. So it's exciting for us to build this next chapter, but it's going to take a lot more help and a lot more connections as we begin doing that. We have a lot of success stories. Just recently, I saw a picture on Facebook from Felix. Felix works with our communication team. A lot of the photos that you see aren't from us anymore. They're from them down there. A lot of the videos, a lot of the stuff that are recording are from the communication team. They go meet the kids and they go get the information from them. Felix's parents both have died. He's in his 20s, and there's a picture on Facebook with him dressed up, backpack, camera in hand, and he said, "This is what a photographer looks like." Very proud, very excited, has purpose, and that is what we're looking for the next phase of life for these kids, to give them a continual purpose, not just give them 18 years of schooling and some meals, but to show them and help them in their next phase of life. They really desire that. I talked earlier about the growth that we've experienced with Restore Haiti, and so I'm asking, as we set our budget this year, I'm asking for 15 people to give $1,500 to help start us in our 2021 budget. What this will do is help cover the operational expenses and get those out of the way and off the table, so any money that we make in 2021 through other fundraisers can go for buildings, can go through projects, can help with medical care, any other stuff that's happening. In the state of Tennessee, when you make a certain amount of money, you have to be audited. The audit costs thousands of dollars. This would help pay for that. We have very limited staff, actually only 1 full-time staff and 3 other who are paid part-time or hourly. And most of the work we're shoveling down in Haiti. But we want to continue to grow that work down in Haiti and employ more and more people. So I'm asking you, can you forward this message, forward this video to someone that you know? Can you commit to a donation of any size, or would you be one of the 15 people that would give $1,500 at some point in 2021, either monthly or in a lump sum? In this email that you got would have information from where you can donate on our website. You'll have my email if you have more questions. I'd be happy to get on the phone with you or other people if you would love to do a Zoom meeting with some people that can join us with this cause that we're doing as we share and change the lives of these people that I met 15 years ago that for some reason became my friends. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for donating in advance.